104.1 KRBE, a Cumulus media station.
Good morning, everyone.
We ready?
Live from the TXU Energy Studio.
The Roula and Ryan Show with producer Eric, Special K, and Sam.
All right, we're asking the question, what makes you a bad Houstonian? It's 713-390-KRBE. For example, if you went to J.J. Watt getting the Ring of Honor and you're watching the Texans play the Steelers and you're wearing Steelers gear instead of Texans gear.
Hey, Sam.
Where are you going to send me? You going to send me back to PA?
My wife texted and said, you're a bad Houstonian if you're a Cowboys fan.
I was going to say that.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, Eric.
So, yeah, take that one.
Fine,
The question
I'll take it then.
you fill in the blank at 713-390-KRBE, or you fill in the blank at our text line, 37530. I'll read a couple of those right now. You are a bad Houstonian if you don't understand why the Astrodome is still up. You are a bad Houstonian if you don't like sweet tea.
Oh, yeah.
You are a bad Houstonian if you don't like what a burger.
Line's too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because you're getting it fresh. Okay, and the French fries are a lot better than In-N-Out. French fries
I could go home and cook it
cardboard
faster.
turd nuggets. They're
Right?
awful.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes a long time to get to that drive.
You don't even eat hamburgers.
Let's go to
For other
Megan.
people.
I'm going to stab you.
713-390. KRVE. Is Megan there or is she gone?
No, Sam's hanging up on people again.
Yep.
I know.
That's why she's a Houstonian. You know she's an East Coaster.
Yeah, she's like, get this person.
Yeah.
I just pressed line 1 like you're supposed to, and they're supposed to go up, and it didn't. That is not.
Let's go
Sam.
more then.
The fingers you
Melissa
have used to
or
dial
Melissa?
are too fat.
Thank you.
To obtain a special dialing wand, please mash the keypad with your palm now.
Is it Melissa or
Okay, let's
Melissa?
try this again.
Spelled with an M-Y. Hi, welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show on 104.1 KRBE. Good morning.
Good morning. It's actually my Lisa.
My Lisa.
Lisa.
So
My
what makes
Lisa.
you a bad Houstonian in your opinion?
If you can go to Buc-ee's and only buy one item,
Yeah. How can you even do that? You got to get multiple things.
right? Or if you don't like Buc-ee's or don't know what Buc-ee's is, but I feel like you're a bad Houstonian if you can go
Let's
there.
say a bad
Let's
text.
focus
A bad
on
text.
that part.
Kevin.
A bad
The
Texan.
part where you don't like it, Kevin.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't like it because it's so overblown. The love that people have for just a gas station, and you go in there. What you need to buy 7 versions of a cooler. I need to get.
You should
road
understand
trip?
this love. You have the same love for a version from Pennsylvania called Wawa, which is a quarter of the size in space.
Not
from a
even
bucket.
close.
I think it's like
to
maybe an
Buc-ee's.
eighth
No,
of the size.
they've built big Wawas, but not that big.
No.
Right. So why would you hate on that? Because it's just like the thing. It's like, wow, Buc-ee's.
Bathrooms are awesome.
Those
If
bathrooms.
you're
We
on
can all
a
agree.
Texas
They're big
road trip
and
and
clean.
you got to go to the bathroom, you're going to a clean bathroom
But
where you can sit in
nowadays,
peace.
there's a line to get into like Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
It's like I'll go to the
Not
next
for the
gas
men's
station. Thank you.
bathroom.
No, to get into the
Just to get into the line.
the
To
gas
get
station.
into it.
I say the facility because it's more than a gas
amazing.
station.
It's so much more than a gas
Right.
station.
All right,
We're
I like
asking
that
the
one,
question
though.
at 713-390-KRVE. You are a bad Houstonian if ... Now we've got James on line 6. I understand that James is actually someone I know. He is a man of the cloth. It is Father James from St. George on Bissonnette.
Oh.
And he is a gem of a man. Let's hear it from you, Father James. Hi, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Roula. How are you?
You didn't think I was going to call you out, Father James. I was going to say James on line 6. I can't call you James. You're Father James. How's it going,
I know,
Father
you're the
James? Fill in
best,
the blank.
And I can't talk too long because there's like 300 kids waiting for me to say morning prayers at the St. Constantine School.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
go. Tell us what makes you a bad Houstonian, sir.
Driving slow in the fast lane. My goodness, there's 6 lanes to choose from, and a priest is running late. Get out of my way.
Yep. Absolutely.
From the man of the cloth. Even a man of the cloth is being tested with the bad language
That's what I was wondering.
when he's a slow
That's our
driver.
Houston
in
traffic
traffic.
maker.
Says, don't drive faster than the angels can fly.
There you go.
Oh, that's cute.
That's good.
What's a
love
holy
that.
word you'll say instead when you're stuck behind an idiot?
Exactly.
He won't say it.
Oh,
exactly.
you're not going to say it?
Oh, he's a good man. He doesn't say those things.
Have a great day, Father James. Say hi to
God
everyone
bless
from the
y'all.
Roula and Ryan
Thank
Show.
you.
Thank you.
Take care, sir.
Thank you for
Bye.
listening.
That's funny.
Don't drive faster than the angels can fly. I'm not really sure how fast that is, but it's probably faster than I drive. Okay, let's go back to the phone. 713-390-KRBE. What makes you a bad Houstonian? Let's go to Brianna. Brianna is how you actually pronounce it. Brianna. Good morning, Brianna. Oh, Sam again.
again.
I am dying.
Uh-oh. Do I hear a dial tone? Because this party
Shut
is
up.
off the hook.
They must just drop as soon as I try and get them.
Are you hitting?
Okay, let me go to the text and save you, Sam.
And then it just dropped. We can try.
Okay,
it.
I will read some texts while we build up some phone calls
We've got more.
again.
She can go to-
'cause Sam,
yeah, go to
poor
another
Sam
one.
keeps hanging up on people.
No, it's not me.
Try it again.
Stop
Just go
it.
down the line. Then.
Let's
Go to 5.
Okay, 5.
See if it happens. Here
Look,
she goes.
they're up here. Hello.
Hi, welcome to the Roula and
Hi.
Ryan show. Is this Alex?
Yes, hi.
Hey, Alex.
So, what makes you a bad Houstonian, Alex? Fill in the blank.
Okay. People who are Texas Rangers fans who live in Houston, Texas, you have your own team in the city you can cheer for.
Ah, but
Yeah,
what,
you shouldn't be a Rangers fan if you're a
But
Houstonian.
what if you grew up there and you can still like I grew up in Chicago. The
keep
White
it to
Sox
yourself.
White Sox were always my favorite team, but down here I've been here 20 years now, and so the Astros are my second favorite team.
What, still?
Don't admit that out loud.
Well, I mean, I still.
You're a Houston Astros fan because you live in Houston.
Plus
Yeah.
my
Now,
White
is it
Sox
bad
suck.
if you live here and you were cheering on the Rangers, the Oklahoma Rangers? That's pretty
That's
bad.
pretty good.
The Oklahoma
It's the same
Rangers.
concept.
Wait, Alex,
though.
how do
You're
you
a
feel about Cowboys fans
Yeah.
then?
Or,
Yeah. Exactly.
How do you feel about Cowboys
yeah.
fans, Alex?
Yeah, no, I just like Cowboys fans. I just like that whole franchise.
Wow.
I think.
All right, all right.
So much hate.
Listen, you have hometown teams. Cheer for your hometown team. Like, why are you living in Houston and
But how-
being a Seattle Mariners fan? Or I mean, I understand if you plugged in here, but if you're born in Houston, live in Houston, I mean, come
Yeah, if
on.
you're born,
You
if
have-
you're
Yeah.
born, but what if you move here? What is that? What is
You're
the rule on that?
transplant.
You guys think? A transplant? If you 5 years, 8
Yeah,
years.
I think
10
after
years.
5 years, you got to get on board.
It took me about
Keep it quiet.
from 2003 to like
Respect it,
2008
but-
to start liking the Rockets. Now I love watching.
2003 to 2008, and you moved
I'd go
here
to
in
all the-
2003.
Yeah, 2003. Then around 8 or 9 is when I started liking the
How
Rockets.
about this one, food wise? Like, I think you're a bad Houstonian if you go to the grocery store and you're buying paste pecani sauce. That's a bad
Why is that?
Houstonian. No, man.
I put
that's
that
not-
on over cream cheese. I
White
put that with
people
my
taco
Velveeta.
night.
Yeah, it's white people taco night, exactly. You can get something
Don't be
better than
hating.
that, man.
Don't be
Get something
hating.
live
Some
and
people-
local.
Sometimes it's on sale, and that's the one you're going to buy. Don't be hating on that. 713-390-KRBE. Madison is up next. Right, Ahmad? Madison is on line two?
You want to
Yes.
try it?
Let's
Here
try
we
it
go.
again, Sam. Hi,
morning.
Madison.
Morning.
Hi.
Hey, good morning.
Okay, fill in the blank. You are a bad Houstonian if
Because I hate Tex-Mex.
you do.
Shame on
I
Hold me
hate
back, Kevin. Hold me
Tex-Mex
back.
with a passion.
Oh, what? Why don't you like it?
Okay, now give us a reason that's solid. Why, other than just you just don't like, I don't know,
So
food that tastes delicious.
I'm Mexican. I'm Hispanic. I grew up with like actual Mexican food, and
Oh, okay.
I think that's why I don't like it so much. Is because like I don't think ground beef belongs in tacos. It doesn't. It doesn't.
So what do you like? Just
And it-
beans?
What do you put
in
in a
it?
taco then?
like actual fajita meat. Like
Fajita
put that
meat.
on the grill and like toast your tortillas on the grill.
Isn't that a fajita?
Make it like a tostada,
But that's more
and then,
expensive
like,
than ground meat.
Yeah, that's really
sometimes.
a lot of work.
Madison, we can't really every
But
night.
Tex-Mex restaurants sell fajita tacos.
But like, if you're gonna make some more ground beef, make like hamburger helper. Don't put it in a taco.
Irvin's over here laughing.
But sometimes,
Like, I love me some hamburger helper, but it doesn't go on a taco. I don't know. It's just like, I don't think chicken goes on tacos either. I always thought chicken was like for salads or something, not for tacos.
No, wait a second. So many Tex-Mex restaurants sell fajita tacos. You don't like those?
Those are okay.
But here's the-
they're not bad, but they're not the
What do you
greatest
recommend to go
because
to then? What place in Houston would you recommend if you had to
There's,
tell?
I like going to taco trucks. There's a place called El Forastero, but it's on like it's on Hardy and Little York. It's all the way like in the north side part of
But there's a
Houston.
difference between real Mexican food and Tex-Mex. They're not the
Oh
same
no,
thing.
for sure.
What's
Yes, they're
Taco
not the
Bell
same thing.
considered?
Not.
Taco Bell is
national
considered
franchise?
corporate America.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Corporate America, yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
still
but-
out, Sam.
ma'am, sometimes you'll go find a less expensive beef fajita taco, and you can't barely bite through the beef fajita. You know,
I
you
hate
pull
when
the
that happens.
Exactly, they make it too tough.
yeah, and then you pull the whole piece out, and then you're chewing it like gum, and then you try to go
my favorite.
for the rest of the taco, and it's nothing but beans and sour cream.
Yeah, but
Well,
you've never
sour cream,
experienced the joy of being drunk at 2 a.m. and going to a taqueria?
Well, yeah, like a taqueria, that's like real. That's actual Mexican food.
Yeah, it's not
but then you
Tex-Mex.
get I haven't been drunk
Madison,
too many-
people like to ask on text, who the heck made you the taco police?
my what is it called?
Taco
My
police.
family, my past, my heritage.
Yeah, bam. Take that, listeners.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something, Madison. I relate to you in your passion for the hatred of how it's so eye roll to you that we love Tex-Mex as we know it, because nobody gets how much it grinds my gears when I go to the grocery store and I see Greek yogurt, Oikos, and everyone calls it oikos. That is not how you say it, John Stamos. It's Ecos. And I feel your pain. It's just a thing. If it's your background,
But my
that's
thing
how
is,
it grinds your gears.
She had a good argument until she said she likes Hamburger Helper. Hamburger Helper is disgusting.
She just doesn't like it in taco form.
She said, "Might as well just eat
I
hamburger
thought she said
helper."
she liked Hamburger Helper.
she did say
She said she
Yeah.
likes it.
But not in a
Hamburger
tortilla.
Helper sucks.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
I mean, I'm
I
white.
did make it
I'm
the other
white
day.
trash, and even I don't eat
no,
that
you got to
crap.
make a good kind.
The good kind. As
I
no
made
good
a
kind.
hamburger helper
I
like
always
2
think
weeks
of the-
ago, and I was
I
actually
tried
really
I think
good.
of the movie Vacation where they have
It was good,
hamburger
y'all.
helper without the hamburger. They just mix up the.
Yeah, just the,
No, this was
God.
good.
Can't afford the burger. We just got the helper.
that's what
Enjoy
Sam
the
does.
ham.
Also, Bucky's can
Shut
suck
up.
it. Anyway.
Oh,
I love my Buc-ee's.
Oh my God, you
you.
special
Bringing
kid.
it
You
back
can get the hell out of
around,
here.
Kev.
Listen,
They don't
go
even
to
know what a
listener line
sub
and fill in
is.
the blank. Go to the listener line and fill in the blank. You are a bad Houstonian if fill in the blank, and we'll take more of your calls there, because coming up next, we need to open up the phone lines, guys. How did you catch your cheater? We educate a lot of people without doing Rule and Rain's Roses from this segment right here. You call us at 713-390-KRBE. You did not need Rule and Rain's Roses because you figured it out on your own. How did you find out your mate was cheating? Or maybe you were the cheater and you got busted because you got sloppy. What happened? Tell us next on the Rule and Ryan Show.
You busted them on your own, so pick up your phone. How'd you catch a cheater on the Roula and Ryan Show?
104.1.
KRBE.
All right, we want to hear from you at 713-390-KRBE. How'd you catch your cheater?
You tell us, how did you find out your mate was cheating? Or perhaps you were the cheater. You're not proud of it, but you're going to tell us how you got caught because you messed up. 713-390-KRBE. We're starting this off with Brittany on the line. Hi, Brittany. Good morning.
Let's go to Ashley.
Or is she not there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ashley? Okay.
Let's start out with Ashley on the line. Hi, Ashley.
Hi, Ashley.
Hi.
Hey, Ashley.
Woo. How'd you catch your cheater?
Well, first, there were a lot of signs. She all of a sudden started hanging out with her sister, but would turn off her Life 360 app when she would go. And she stopped answering the phone. She used to always answer the phone when I would call, so I was suspicious. So one day when she left her iPad out on the couch.
Uh-oh.
And you know where it goes from there.
The cloud,
I opened
yeah.
up her iPad, saw her text messages and everything. She was cheating on me with my friend who I had allowed to live in my house.
Oh, it's always the
Wow. So this is going on
Oh,
under
my
your own
gosh.
That
roof.
sucks.
Yes, but things worked out. We did a lot of therapy, dropped that friend group and everything, and we're married now with kids.
Wow.
Oh, congratulations.
How long
many
did
years
therapy
ago was
have?
that?
How long did it take?
That was 2020.
Okay, I bet you
Wow.
forgave, but
Pretty
you did not
fast turnaround.
forget.
Wait, did this happen right before we were all with COVID and
It
stuff?
happened during shutdown.
Oh, okay. I bet you the COVID shutdown
So you're stuck together.
exposed a lot.
You're stuck together.
We were stuck together, but I will say that it was a mental health thing, and once she got her mental health fixed out, there were no more problems.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, good. I'm glad that
Okay.
worked out for you guys.
Well, Ashley, congratulations on making it work. That's another topic for another time. How'd you catch your cheater and then you made it work?
And we've spoken to people on this segment that have, gone through counseling or have forgiven. So we understand if you're
We've
not
actually had therapists on, and they'll all say the same thing. You can acknowledge it, but you cannot hold it over their head for the rest of the relationship.
But how do you forget
doesn't
that?
work.
I don't think
Some
you.
people-
I don't think you ever
Some people
forget.
can.
That's
You can
amazing.
forgive, but you will not forget.
Let's go to
You
Steve.
should make that a pillow. Home
713-390-KRBE.
Depot or Hobby Lobby or
It's
something.
wine o'clock. Live, laugh, love.
How did you catch your cheater, Steve? Welcome to the Rule and Ryan Show. Good morning.
Well,
Yeah, well, I
What's
called my
up?
cheater because
That was a mime.
I was paying attention to something else when they put me on the radio.
Okay,
Put him on
come
hold
back.
and we'll come back to
How
him.
about Audrey? Audrey had like some long distance drive, I understand, with an ex. Audrey, is this how you caught your cheater?
Yes, so we were married, and he worked out of state in the oil field. And so we went on vacation to Iowa to go see him, me, our son, and my daughter.
Oh, man, that sounds
The whole
awful.
time we were there, he just wanted to stay in the hotel. And when we did go out, it was like he was trying to hurry up and get back to the hotel.
What?
Wait,
kinda
wait,
hide you
back up,
there?
back up a
Like
second.
they want to
Now,
be
where
out and
were-
about with his family?
Yep.
Is that what you
when
mean?
we were out and about with the family in Iowa, in Des Moines, Iowa.
Huh.
But where was he staying? So he lived in Iowa, is what you're saying, temporarily on a job?
He was staying in one of those extended stay hotels.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he did
didn't
not
wanna
want to
leave
go back to
You
that?
would think that when your family comes to visit you, you want to get out, have some dinner, show them around, but he kept trying to rush y'all back to the
And why was that?
hotel. So what'd you find out?
Because?
So then we came home, and then on Thanksgiving Day, which was a couple months later, he gets a phone call from a Nikki.
Okay.
And I just had this sinking feeling. So I answer it. And she hangs up. So I ask him about it. Oh, that's my coworker's girlfriends. They're having problems. Well, the girl calls me back, and it turns out to be a transgender female
Okay.
that has been having a relationship with my husband since 2 weeks after he got there, which was in June.
Oh,
wow.
And so, but wait, can we go back to the part where he was trying to speed up and get back to the hotel? Is that because that's where she was, or
Yes.
he? Oh, okay.
So she was shacked up with him.
Okay, I was like, does he need to avoid being in public? He doesn't want her to see him, but
Yeah, he couldn't bring the family back to where
she was closer when at the hotel, so he could go and.
So whatever happened
That's
then?
kind of shocking. I thought he was trying to hide y'all from being out and about town
Yeah,
because I
that's what I
imagine
thought,
wherever
too.
he was in Iowa, it's so small.
No, he just didn't
might
want to
run
bring
into
him
all
back
his
to the house.
He was trying to hide us.
dalliances.
He didn't know he was married, so he was trying to hide us. She lived in Iowa. She lived in Des Moines, and he was staying in an extended stay.
What's the end game here? What
Yeah,
happened?
did y'all end up staying together or did you break up?
Oh, we broke up. We tried marriage counseling, but then I found 2 other females, 2 males. Yeah.
Oh,
whole bunch
okay.
of people.
So he was getting.
Oh, man.
He was not living like a married man.
5 people.
I didn't even think
Wow,
they did that in
wow.
Iowa. I thought Iowa was just
I know
like
me.
cornfields.
Well, they
Oh,
got to
I
find
see.
something to do. Each other.
Audrey, I'm sorry that happened.
Is that
to
where
you,
Field of
but wow,
Dreams
what
is
a
supposed to
way.
be taking place?
That's
Yep.
really all about his behavior. Yeah. His
Yep.
behavior
The
is
Iowa
what gave him
cornfields.
away.
Yeah.
That's all they
Let's
got.
go to Denitra real quick at 713-390-KRBE because I really need to hear what is going on with Denitra and surprising her person at the office. Tell us more, Denitra. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, y'all. Bye. I love the show.
Hi.
Well, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
How'd you catch your cheater?
All right, so he wasn't from originally from Texas or whatever. So naturally, my family became his family. And so when the routine switched up, it made me suspicious. He's not a clubber, not very sociable. So all of a sudden, we're working these extra long hours. We're doing this, we're doing that. And so I was like, this guy is not super sociable. So it's got to be somebody at the job. And so I'm like, okay, so that's when his birthday comes up. Now, this was a few months after I had the suspicious, thoughts or whatever. So his birthday comes up. He's not really, really big about celebrating birthday. I didn't care. I needed a shoe in the door, okay? So that was my reason. So
All right.
and the receptionist was like, oh, my God, we don't really do outside, but I'm such a charmer. I gassed her up. And then when I told her who my husband was and it was his birthday, he's the guy at the job that everyone loves. Like, he's got these people in the palm of his hand because he's really, really good at what he does. Like, I give him that. He's an awesome guy when it comes to his job. So, boom, I got in the door. I come in. It's me with the baby and cake and balloons. And so his boss and him are looking like, oh, crap, your wife is here.
They're covering for him.
Right.
No.
His boss, I shot out of his freaking head. He didn't know what to do. And so, of course, naturally, because these people love him so much, like, oh, you didn't tell us it was your birthday. Let's sing. So the song starts. Happy birthday to you. Yada, yada. And then when it's all over, me being extra dramatic, because I'm not even like this super cool chick like that. So I'm handing out cupcakes to people I don't even know. And I lay eyes on one chick, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's his type for sure.
Wow, you did recon.
Wow.
Nice.
So you figured out who it was.
Exactly. So I hand her a cupcake. I was like, cupcake, sweetie, how you doing? My name's Denitra. I'm his wife. And she starts crying out the office, and I look at him, and I was like, checkmate.
Wait,
She starts crying.
She starts crying, and you look at him and say, what?
I got you, buddy. Checkmate.
Got him. In front of everybody, Denitra?
In front of everybody. I did not care. Plain and simple.
Oh,
Yeah. So what
And then
happens
what was
after
the
that?
reaction? What was the reaction from everybody and from him?
And they were like, oh, God. Oh, God. You know, you hear like, oh, you know, the moan, the low.
Skedaddles and scatters.
Like,
No eye contact.
Oh, my gosh. So then what happens, Denitra? Like, you know, obviously the whole thing blows up. You leave. Does he leave with you? Or how do you?
Or do you
Where are
leave?
y'all now?
No. The girl comes back in the office, and my poor little kid, thank God he was only a toddler, because he's just having the time of his life with cake and balloon and dad. And so,
Yeah.
and so the girl comes back in, and she looks at me, and I could just tell something, and I just said it out loud. I said, you knew he was married. You knew he was married. It was a reason why you could never come to his house. And she looks at me, and she was like, well, it doesn't matter because I'm next in line. I said, trust me, he's not marrying nobody else, even if we get divorced. I know him. And they broke. They didn't even mess around anymore.
They broke up after that.
She was a young.
What about you?
She had the stones to tell you I'm next in line. Come on. I would have smacked her
And you didn't
face
hit her?
right
Yeah.
there.
How'd you
Yanked her hair like we do.
How'd you not hit? You didn't hit her, huh? You didn't do anything.
I really didn't, honestly, and I didn't really need to do anything. I mean, long story short, I got my lick back, and I'm not a very dramatic person, you know, making a scene, cursing and screaming and all of that. But by the time it was all over, I filed for divorce, and you know, that power of attorney is a very, very, very strong thing. And so he didn't. I had a lot of power over several things. So in the divorce, he walked away with me.
Wow.
Nothing. What way with nothing?
See, what I don't understand is why
Good for you.
why anybody would want to be next in line.
I just love that.
You would. I mean, why do people sell themselves short like that?
Yeah, like you're just waiting, like you're on reserve.
That's no way to live.
Because people think they're in love. Come on, we've all been. We thought we were in love with somebody and realized that person was toxic, and really you look back and go, what was I thinking?
But if you knew, I mean,
especially when you're young,
you're dating somebody and you know that they're married to somebody.
That's just wrong.
How can you live with yourself?
That's a great
I have a question for Denitra
Karma.
before we hang out with Denitra. Denitra, did he ever, like, I don't know how much time has passed, but did he ever come back and say, I want my family back, or I messed up, and anything that happened, or y'all just went your separate ways and you just co-parent your child?
Well, I will say this. The kid is now 15 years old. We probably had the world's most amicable divorce. We were so cool for so many years. Very few people knew we were divorced. We just recently stopped communicating probably in the last year, just on some personal father-son relationship type, struggles there. But other than that, never, ever. Like, my son's never seen us argue. We've never cussed at each other. We've never had issues. And he was a habitual cheater. I was just the girl that understood it was not about me. And when I was ready to go, he knew I was leaving, and he knew I was leaving with everything.
Oh,
he just couldn't figure out.
I'm sorry you had to endure that. That really sucks.
And that's so dangerous for these guys cheating too. I mean, and they're sleeping with you. That could be diseases and stuff.
I know, all of it.
That's
all
terrible.
Of it. Wow, Denitra, you definitely win that today. How'd you catch a cheater? You are the gold medalist of that
Pass
one.
out cupcakes,
brought the
balloons.
cupcakes, brought the balloons, brought the baby. Said, "Here you go,
It was
sweetie,
so
here's a
epic. You made the
cupcake."
dog bark.
Yeah.
I know. The dog freaked out.
And old girl couldn't hold it together up in the office. I mean,
no.
Come on.
What's your poker face?
Crying.
Poker face.
But she actually starts crying, and she has the audacity to come back and say, I'm next in line.
I'm next in line. Give me a break. Y'all go to the listener line, 713-278-VENT, and you can tell us more of your stories of how'd you catch your cheater. Coming up next, how you are going to get into the Eras Tour for the KRBE screening when it comes to a theater near you. We'll give you all the details and scoop on the Roula and Ryan Show.
What up? Listen. Get ready. This is Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
KRBE.
It is brought to you by Innovative Lasers of Houston. Okay, you can go hit up krbe.com and you can get more information on how you can score your way into the KRBE screening of the Eras Tour when it hits theaters. October 14th weekend is the first weekend that Taylor Swift is releasing the Eras Tour for you to either relive or live it for the first time tomorrow at 8:13, at 10:13, and 3:13. You can win your way into our private screening of Taylor's Eras Tour movie. As you know, she's everywhere. You can't escape her.
Do you think
the NFL is even on board with her now.
What's your opinion? Do you think they're really liking each other? Or do you think this
Travis and Taylor?
Or do you think this is one of those? Because think about last night that game, they had commercials all over for her movie, and it just, I don't know, just kind of a perfect timing, little setup.
If it's a business decision,
So
Eric, they already have an exit strategy, like the directors of Lost and Modern Family, and what was the other show that we know? They knew the ending.
Yeah.
Oh, This Is Us. They know the exit before it began.
And the exit is,
if that's the case,
she's leaving to Europe or Central America or wherever
to do her world tour.
Wherever the tour is going to leave.
And they ended it, and then a song comes out about it.
A song may not necessarily come out about it. It might just be an easy exit strategy so that people don't hate Travis, because, you know, the Swifties can get really angry. Just ask Travis's ex. And the Swift Army has gone after her for saying not nice things about him. I don't know. All I know is that the NFL is eating this up alive, because I've never seen so much celebrity sweet shots for regular games. Only the Super Bowl you see that. At the Super Bowl, they show how many celebrities are sitting in what suite and what celebrity showed up for this game.
Yep.
This is 2 weekends in a row now. When Taylor went to Arrowhead Stadium, it was all about Taylor and Travis's mom. And then yesterday for the Jets game, it was, you know, Hugh Jackman was there with Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively and Sophie Turner. And all these friends of Taylor's were in that suite with her for the Jets game, which, by the way, I really kind of feel like, even though I have no dog in this hunt, the Jets got robbed last night. And when the Chiefs won that game, because the coach, for those who didn't see it, the coach of the Jets got mad, and the referee said, unsportsmanlike conduct. The rest of the game clock will play out, and the Chiefs will win this game. It was so
the Chiefs,
crazy.
The Chiefs are so much better, you know, obviously because Rodgers is out for the Jets, so they just played down to the competition. Give the Jets credit; they had heart.
Apparently, Mahomes had not had the greatest game. He threw 3 interceptions. If you're a fantasy football person, that wasn't good for you.
Okay. People were complaining that too many shots of Taylor Swift. They made it fun. Who cares? It's
also it's not hurting anybody.
Yeah, whatever
it's
the
not
game,
taking away from the game.
They still showed the plays. You didn't miss a game. Did you guys see what they did yesterday morning? It was Atlanta versus Jacksonville in London.
No.
They had these little things in their shoulder pads so it could tell where they moved, and you could watch the game on, was it ESPN Plus, where it looked like they were in Andy's room in Toy Story.
That's right. That was the Toy Story game.
The Toy Story.
No.
So any play that actually happened, it looked like the actual game, because they knew where the ball was going, and they had the little, you know, they even had all the slinky.
If you guys had not heard this, re-explain, Eric, because they promoted this last week, but how could you have watched that?
I think it was ESPN Plus. I didn't see it. I just saw ESPN talked about it at nighttime. I'm like, what is this? What the hell are they talking about?
Super weird.
It was weird.
Couldn't.
It looked like
It was all over Instagram.
They were animated football players in Andy's room in the movie Toy Story.
And then all the like the pig, he like threw the flag, and the slinky was the yard, you know, did the yards.
Oh, the yard counter.
But they were right on target because they all had the chip in their shoulder pads, so they knew where the ball and what everyone was going.
Oh, yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, did you see it, Sam? They show Ryan. See this? It's really
show that animation, because it's just
really
like the movie Toy Story.
All I know is if you woke up like really
football game.
turn up from Saturday night, and all of a sudden you saw that, you'd be like, "What the hell's wrong with me?"
It's really weird.
I know, right?
Can you imagine what it's going to be like watching a game in 20 years? How much it's going to
Real quick, let me add this. December 1st is the date that Beyonce has announced that she is going to be putting the Renaissance Tour into AMC theaters. She had the cameras roll on both of the Houston shows. That is the show. That is the show for the movie that we featured, the Renaissance Tour. That makes sense. Can I say that in order? The movie that is going to come out December 1st are the Houston shows of the Renaissance Tour. December 1st, what we know so far, I don't know how many days it's going to run. Taylor's is going to run for quite many weeks, and then she's going to open it up to international distribution.
Some of these people are going to be looking for themselves.
Exactly.
Wouldn't you?
If you went to the Houston
Hell yeah, that's
show,
awesome.
Ahmad. See Ahmad on that floor over there, living his best Beyonce life. December 1st, you can see her on the screen.
Hey, yo. Time for KRBE's Roula and Ryan show to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
It is brought to you by Duncan. Of course, today is going to be another day just like the whole summer, high in the mid-90s. But, y'all, relief is on the way. A cold front's expected to hit Houston by Thursday.
Give it to me, Daddy.
Temperatures as low as the 60s. And that weather will probably stick around for the weekend. So a nice, cool, sunshiny weekend.
Sam, do you have your Uggs picked out for
Of
Friday?
course. I already have them stacked
Fall
out,
feels.
clean,
You're
like
wearing
they're ready.
Uggs and it's 65 degrees. You're
Absolutely.
going to be
This is
sweating.
the only time I can wear them.
Yeah, 60. Especially if you go from 95 to 65, it's going to feel
very
like
chilly. Like turtlenecks, here I come.
Turtlenecks?
Yeah.
Gotta keep my neck nice.
That is one of the worst things invented. The
turtleneck?
Yes,
They
just
are
because they're
so
ugly.
cute.
And you wear a turtleneck, but you don't have no sleeves on them?
No, I do have one that does have no sleeves.
'Cause you don't like.
I've never understood the sleeveless turtleneck. It does not make sense.
It's
to
a
me at all.
vibe, okay?
I don't get
it's
it.
a fashion
get it.
sense.
What is the vibe?
Look at my no neck.
Look at my
Look how high
I feel like
honestly,
turtlenecks
I'm
look
with-
so
I'm
elegant.
with Kevin with turtlenecks. I mean, the only time you see somebody in a
I like
turtleneck
them.
that looks
Watch your mouth,
regular
I
is
wear them.
Star Trek.
Turtlenecks look good on girls if you're wearing the proper bra.
Oh, yeah,
They
girls.
can really make your girls look amazing.
yeah.
What
And
I'm
they
saying.
that
You look
catsuit with the-
sleek.
I think it's all tight and with jeans and it's all.
Yep,
oh, yeah.
and some Ugg boots.
Skiing. That's where I would see someone wearing a turtleneck. Like,
Yeah, because you need that
A
as a
classic
liner.
black turtleneck is a great look.
Okay, but it's going to be the temperature that your air conditioning set at your house.
Well, I
it's
wear
not going to be like a
sweatshirts in my
blizzard.
house.
But if we're used to 98 degrees
Yeah.
every day and you drop
It's
to
gonna be cold.
65, that's like,
It's gonna be cold.
you know, that's a big change, dude.
It feels
When I go inside a grocery store, I got to make sure I have my jacket with me because it's very cold.
Ryan's
Exactly.
pool's
Same
going
thing
to
with
drop. You won't be able to
outside.
swim as much.
Yeah, I'll turn the heater on if I want.
Oh, you
Oh, wow,
baller,
must be
Daddy.
nice.
Yeah, Vince Daddy's got a pool there. He's got a heater.
hot pool.
Pool daddy.
Pool Daddy.
Pool party with
Pool
Fence
Daddy.
Pool papa.
Pool daddy and Fence daddy.
Pool papa.
Hey, I'll tell you what, if it gets to 65 and you guys want to go for a swim, you can all come over.
Thank you so much.
I don't want to freeze.
Santiago's going to go
No,
swimming.
I'll set the heater on it.
So what?
85,
I need at least
86,
89.
86. Oh, you want 89?
Yeah.
92.
You call me
That
bougie.
sounds awful.
89.
104.
That's like
If
that's
it's
like
60 degrees out, I want
bath
89.
Yeah.
Go in his
If
hot
it's 60 degrees,
tub.
it has to be 90 plus.
Go in his
or
hot
else you're
tub.
cold.
You'll be fine.
Oh, that's a hot
I'm
tub.
not going to that hot tub. You got maybe a hazmat suit.
Ew.
Okay, let's move on. Go
Use the
Stros,
hot
go
tub
Texans.
ever.
Yeehaw, all Houston sports. Coming
Ryan,
up
those party
next.
is.
Yes.
Speaking of
Pool
cringe,
daddy.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like just
Daddy.
like in Anchorman, you
There
know,
he
you
is.
got the robe coming out. Cannonball.
if you did not hear what happened when Dylan connected back with us after the awkwardness of last Thursday's Roula and Ryan's Roses, you're going to get an update next on the Roula and Ryan Show.